Hey there, my fellow tooth enthusiasts. Hold on to your dental floss, because I'm about to blow your minds with a shocking discovery. Imagine this. You're looking at a picture, and on one side, you've got a set of teeth that look like they've been through a war zone. They're crooked, yellow, and there are a few missing teeth here and there. Now, take a look at the other side, and you'll see a row of teeth it could belong on a toothpaste commercial. The weird thing is, the teeth on the left belong to a modern human, while the ones on the right come from an ancient caveman who lived thousands of years ago. Can you believe it? How is it possible that a caveman without a toothbrush or any fancy dental care could have better teeth than someone living in the 21st century? I know, it's mind-boggling. But trust me, there's a fascinating story behind this, and I can't wait to share it with you. So buckle up, grab your popcorn, and let's dive into the mysterious world of ancient dental hygiene. You might think you know everything about teeth, but this little-known fact is about to shatter your conventional wisdom. Most of us assume that with all the advancements in dental care, our teeth should be the best they've ever been. After all, we've got toothbrushes, toothpaste, floss, mouthwash, and regular dental checkups. But here's the kicker. Despite all these modern conveniences, our teeth are actually in worse shape than those of our ancestors who lived eons ago, without any of these luxuries. It's like nature played a cruel joke on us, giving us all these tools but still making our teeth weaker. Can you believe that? It's almost as if our bodies are rebelling against our obsession with perfect teeth. But what's the deal? Why are primitive humans' teeth so much healthier? It's almost as if they had some secret ingredient that we're missing. Well, stick around, because I'm going to uncover this ancient dental secret and reveal why our ancestors had such impressive chompers. Are you ready to have your minds blown? Because this is about to get wild. You might think that cavities are a modern problem caused by all the sugary snacks we indulge in. But here's the surprising truth. Primitive humans had shockingly low rates of cavities compared to us. Take a look at the numbers. Research shows that in hunter-gatherer societies, the prevalence of cavities was less than 5%. That's a tiny fraction compared to the over 60% of adults in industrialized countries who have cavities. Can you believe that? Our ancestors, who didn't have the luxury of brushing their teeth twice a day or visiting the dentist for regular cleanings, somehow managed to keep their teeth cavity-free. One of the main reasons for this is their diet. Back in the day, before agriculture took over, people were eating a diet rich in meat, vegetables, nuts, and fruits. This meant their diet was high in protein, fat, and fiber, but low in carbohydrates, especially refined carbs. Refined carbs, like the sugar in our candy bars and soda, are the perfect food for cavity-causing bacteria. When these bacteria feast on sugars, they produce acids that eat away at tooth enamel, leading to cavities. But our ancestors didn't have access to these types of carbs, amides, so their teeth were spared from this relentless attack. Another factor is the lack of snacking. In ancient times, people didn't have access to constant snacks throughout the day. They would hunt and gather their food, and then eat larger meals when they found it. This meant their teeth weren't constantly exposed to acids from food and drinks, which gave their enamel a chance to remineralize. Unlike us, who snack on chips and candy all day, causing a constant barrage of acid attacks on our teeth, it's almost like nature designed our bodies to thrive on the diet our ancestors were eating. And when we started messing with it by introducing refined carbs and sugars, our teeth started to suffer. It's like our bodies are silently protesting. Hey, this isn't what we're used to. Stop feeding us all this junk. But do we listen? No, we keep on snacking away, not realizing the damage we're doing to our teeth. It's almost like we're living in a dental paradox, having all these modern dental tools, but still having worse teeth than people who lived thousands of years ago. Talk about ironic, right? Not only did our ancestors have fewer cavities, but they also had a lower incidence of periodontal disease. Periodontal disease, also known as gum disease, is a nasty condition that causes inflammation and infection of the gums, leading to tooth loss if left untreated. But interestingly, ancient humans seem to be spared from this plight. One of the main reasons for this is their diet again. A diet high in protein and fat is essential for maintaining healthy bones and teeth. Protein is needed for the formation of collagen, which is a crucial component of our gums. Without enough protein, our gums become weak and more susceptible to infection. Fat, on the other hand, provides important nutrients for our bodies, helping to maintain healthy immune function. A strong immune system is crucial for fighting off infections in the mouth, preventing gum disease from taking hold. Another factor is the lack of processed foods. Processed foods are often high in sugars and refined carbs, which not only cause cavities, but also contribute to inflammation in the body. Inflammation is a key factor in the development of gum disease. When our bodies are constantly inflamed from eating a diet of junk food, our gums become inflamed as well, leading to red, swollen, and bleeding gums. Plus, ancient humans had a more natural way of cleaning their teeth. They would use sticks or animal bones to scrape their teeth and remove food particles and plaque. While it might not be as effective as a modern toothbrush, it was better than nothing. And because they didn't have access to sugary foods, their teeth didn't accumulate as much plaque, reducing their risk of gum disease. It's almost like our ancestors had a secret weapon against gum disease. Their simple, natural lifestyle. They didn't have all the fancy dental gadgets we have today, but they didn't need them. They were living in harmony with nature, eating a diet that was meant for their bodies, and their teeth were the healthier for it. It's a lesson we could all learn from. Sometimes, less is more, especially when it comes to our dental health. In modern times, the prevalence of cavities is shockingly high. Just look around, and you'll notice that almost everyone you know has had at least one cavity in their life. According to the World Health Organization, nearly 60% of children and 35% of adults worldwide suffer from cavities. That's a staggering number when you think about it. It's like a silent epidemic that's affecting people all over the world. So, what's causing this cavity crisis? Well, it all comes down to our diet. We live in a world where sugary snacks and drinks are everywhere. From candy bars to soda to pastries, we're constantly bombarded with foods that are high in refined carbs and sugars. These sugars are like a feast for the cavity-causing bacteria in our mouths. When we eat these foods, the bacteria go into overdrive, producing acids that attack our tooth enamel. Over time, these acids eat away at our teeth, causing cavities. Another factor is our snacking habits. Unlike our ancestors who had larger, less frequent meals, we're constantly snacking throughout the day. Every time we eat or drink something acidic or sugary, our teeth are exposed to acid attacks. This constant barrage of acids doesn't give our tooth enamel a chance to remineralize, making it weaker and more susceptible to cavities. And let's not forget about stress. Modern life is filled with stress, and when we're stressed, we tend to clench our jaws or grind our teeth. This can lead to enamel wear and tear, making our teeth more vulnerable to decay. Cavities not only cause pain and discomfort, but they can also lead to more serious dental problems if left untreated. They can cause infections, lead to tooth loss, and even affect our overall health. It's like our teeth are paying the price for our modern lifestyle, and it's time we start taking better care of them before it's too late. Periodontal disease, or gum disease, is another common problem that plagues modern humans. It's so prevalent that it affects nearly 10% of the global population, according to the World Health Organization. And in China, the situation is even more alarming, with less than 10% of adults in each age group having healthy periodontal tissue, as shown by the 2015 national survey. The main culprit behind gum disease is plaque, a sticky film of bacteria that forms on our teeth. If we don't remove it properly, it can harden into tartar, which is difficult to remove without professional cleaning. Over time, the bacteria in plaque produce toxins that irritate the gums, causing them to become red, swollen, and bleed easily. This is the early stage of gum disease, called gingivitis. If left untreated, it can progress into periodontitis, a more severe form of the disease that can lead to bone loss and tooth loss. Our modern lifestyle also contributes to the prevalence of gum disease. Stress, poor nutrition, and lack of exercise can all weaken our immune system, making us more susceptible to infections, including gum disease. Plus, the prevalence of chronic diseases like diabetes makes people more prone to developing gum disease, as diabetes can impair the body's ability to fight infections. Gum disease not only affects our oral health, but also has far-reaching consequences for our overall health. Studies have shown that gum disease is linked to an increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, premature birth, and even Alzheimer's disease. It's like a silent killer that's slowly eroding our health from the inside out. And the sad thing is, many people don't even realize they have gum disease until it's too late. So, it's important to be vigilant and take preventive measures to protect our gums and our overall health. When it comes to the diet of primitive humans versus modern humans, the differences are striking, and they have a profound impact on dental health. Our ancestors, for the vast majority of human history, lived as hunter-gatherers. Their diet consisted primarily of meat, vegetables, fruits and nuts, with a tiny fraction of starch. Meat and vegetables made up around 70% of their diet, while fruits and nuts accounted for about 20%, and starch was a mere 10%. This diet was rich in protein and fat, which are essential for strong bones and teeth. Protein helps build collagen, a key component of healthy gums. Fat provides crucial nutrients for immune function, helping to fight off infections in the mouth. Plus, the high fiber content in their diet helped scrape food particles off their teeth, acting as a natural toothbrush. In contrast, our modern diet is a far cry from what our ancestors ate. We're bombarded with processed foods, refined sugars, and carbohydrates. Sugary snacks and drinks are everywhere, from candy bars to soda. These sugars are the perfect food for cavity-causing bacteria. When we consume them, the bacteria feast, producing acids that erode tooth enamel, leading to cavities. The prevalence of refined carbs, like those in white bread and pasta, also contributes to tooth decay. These carbs break down quickly into sugars in the mouth, providing a constant supply of food for bacteria. And our snacking culture means our teeth are constantly exposed to these acids, with little time for remineralization. Our ancestors didn't have access to constant snacks throughout the day. They hunted and gathered their food, eating larger meals when they found it. This meant their teeth weren't subjected to constant acid attacks, allowing their enamel to stay strong. It's like their diet was designed by nature to protect their teeth. While our modern diet is more like a teeth-destroying machine, it's no wonder that our ancestors had healthier teeth than us. Their diet was in harmony with their bodies, providing the nutrients needed for strong teeth and gums. But as we started messing with our diet, introducing all these processed foods and sugars, our teeth started to pay the price. It's almost like our bodies are rebelling against our modern eating habits, reminding us that we need to go back to our roots if we want to have healthy teeth. The lifestyles of primitive humans and modern humans are worlds apart, and these differences have a significant impact on our dental health. Our ancestors lived a simple, natural life. They were constantly on the move, hunting for food and gathering resources. Their daily activities involved a lot of physical exertion, which did not. Because of their bodies strong and healthy, because of their active lifestyle, they had better overall health, which in turn benefited their teeth. A strong immune system meant they were better equipped to fight off infections in the mouth, and reducing the risk of gum disease. Plus, their physical activities often involved chewing on tough foods, like meat and fibrous plants. This chewing helped clean their teeth by scraping off food particles and plaque, much like using a toothbrush. They also didn't have access to the same types of stresses that we do. Modern life is filled with stress from work, relationships, finances, and more. When we're stressed, we tend to clench our jaws or grind our teeth, which can lead to enamel wear and tear. We also might neglect our oral hygiene when we're stressed, not brushing or flossing as regularly as we should. Our ancestors, on the other hand, didn't have the same kinds of stresses. Their lives revolved around surviving in nature, and while that came with its own challenges, it didn't involve the constant mental stress that we experience. They also had a more natural approach to oral care. While they didn't have toothbrushes or toothpaste, they used what was available to them. They would scrape their teeth with sticks or animal bones, which helped remove food particles and plaque. They might also use natural remedies, like chewing on certain plants that had antibacterial properties, to keep their mouths clean. In contrast, we have a plethora of dental products at our disposal, but we often misuse them or don't use them properly. We might brush too hard, causing enamel damage, or not brush for long enough to effectively remove plaque. We might also rely too heavily on sugary mouthwashes, which can actually contribute to tooth decay. Our modern lifestyle also involves sitting for long periods of time, which can lead to poor circulation and a weakened immune system. This makes us more susceptible to infections, including those in the mouth. Our ancestors, on the other hand, were always moving, keeping their blood flowing and their immune system strong. It's clear that the lifestyles of our ancestors were better for their teeth than our modern ways of living. Their active, natural lifestyle, combined with their simple oral care methods, kept their teeth healthy and strong. While we might not be able to completely replicate their lifestyle, we can learn from it and make changes to protect our own dental health. In the modern era, we've become overly reliant on dental care products like toothpaste and toothbrushes, often overlooking the potential issues that come with this dependence. Take a stroll down the dental care aisle at any store. and you'll be overwhelmed by the plethora of options. From whitening toothpaste that promises a Hollywood smile to electric toothbrushes with all the bells and whistles, we're led to believe that these products are the key to perfect teeth. But here's the thing, sometimes more isn't necessarily better. Many people assume that using the fanciest toothpaste with its Zwischam fluoride content will protect their teeth. However, excessive fluoride can actually lead to dental fluorosis, causing white spots or streaks on the teeth, and those powerful electric toothbrushes, if used incorrectly, they can damage tooth enamel and irritate the gums. Moreover, our obsession with dental products can make us complacent. We might think that as long as we're brushing twice a day with the latest toothpaste, our teeth are safe. But what we often forget is that oral hygiene goes beyond just brushing. Flossing, using mouthwash, and visiting the dentist regularly are all crucial components of a healthy dental routine. Yet, many of us neglect these other important steps, thinking that our toothbrush and toothpaste will do all the work. And let's not forget about the environmental impact of our dental product addiction. The production and disposal of these products contribute to waste and pollution. All those plastic toothbrushes and tubes of toothpaste end up in landfills, harming the environment. It's like we're trading one problem, unhealthy teeth, for another, environmental destruction. It's time we re-evaluate our reliance on dental care products. They can be helpful, but they're not a magic solution. We need to use them wisely and in combination with other oral hygiene practices to truly protect our teeth. Otherwise, we might find ourselves with a shiny set of teeth, but a bunch of other problems to deal with. And a whole lot of nothing. While we're busy focusing on our dental care products, many of us are completely neglecting the crucial role that diet and lifestyle play in our dental health. It's almost as if we think that as long as we brush our teeth and use mouthwash, we're good to go, regardless of what we eat and how we live. Let's talk about diet first. We live in a world where junk food is everywhere. Fast food restaurants line our streets, and sugary snacks and drinks are readily available. But these foods are wreaking havoc on our teeth. Sugar, as we know, is the enemy of our teeth. When we consume sugary foods and drinks, the bacteria in our mouths feast on the sugar, producing acids that erode tooth enamel and cause cavities. And it's not just sugar. A diet high in processed foods and refined carbs can also contribute to tooth decay. These foods break down quickly into sugars in the mouth, providing a constant supply of food for bacteria. Plus, our snacking culture means our teeth are constantly exposed to these acids, with little time for remineralization. Our lifestyles are also to blame. Modern life is sedentary, with many of us spending hours sitting at desks in front of computers. This lack of physical activity not only affects our overall health, but also our dental health. Poor circulation can weaken our immune system, making us more susceptible to infections, including those in the mouth. Stress is another major issue in modern life. When we're stressed, we tend to clench our jaws or grind our teeth, which can lead to enamel wear and tear. We might also neglect our oral hygiene when we're stressed, not brushing or flossing as regularly as we should. It's time we wake up and realize that our diet and lifestyle have a huge impact on our teeth. We can't just rely on dental products to save our teeth. We need to make changes to our diets, eating more whole, nutritious foods, and reducing our intake of sugars and processed foods. We also need to get moving, reduce stress, and take a more holistic approach to our dental health. Only then can we truly protect our teeth and improve our overall well-being. It's time for us to take a step back and reevaluate our diets, drawing inspiration from the natural eating habits of our ancestors. Just imagine, if we could travel back in time and observe a hunter-gatherer community, we'd see them feasting on a variety of whole foods straight from nature. They wouldn't be concerned about counting calories or macros. They'd simply eat what was available and what their bodies needed. In today's world, we're surrounded by an overwhelming amount of processed foods. From sugary cereals to frozen dinners, these convenience foods might save us time, but they're taking a toll on our health, including our dental health. Refined sugars and carbs, the main ingredients in many processed foods, are like candy for cavity-causing bacteria. They stick to our teeth, providing a constant feast for these harmful microbes, leading to tooth decay. So, what can we do? We can start by incorporating more whole foods into our diets. Think fresh fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. These foods are packed with nutrients that our bodies and our teeth need to thrive. For example, apples are a great natural tooth cleaner. When you bite into an apple, the fibrous texture helps scrub away plaque and food particles from your teeth. And foods like cheese contain casein, a protein that helps protect tooth enamel from acid attacks. We can also try to reduce our intake of processed snacks and sugary drinks. Instead of reaching for a candy bar, grab a handful of nuts. Instead of soda, opt for water or unsweetened tea. These small changes might seem insignificant, but they can make a big difference in the long run. Remember, our bodies are designed to function best on a diet that's closer to what our ancestors ate. By embracing natural, whole foods, we can improve our dental health and overall well-being. It's like giving our bodies the nutrients they've been craving for thousands of years, helping us reconnect with our evolutionary roots and live healthier, happier lives. In addition to changing our diets, we also need to take a look at our lifestyles and make some adjustments to improve our dental health. Our ancestors lived active lives, constantly on the move as they hunted and gathered. This physical activity not only kept their bodies strong, but it also had numerous benefits for their teeth. Exercise is crucial for maintaining good dental health. When we're active, our bodies produce more saliva. Saliva is like nature's mouthwash. It helps wash away food particles and bacteria, neutralizes acids, and remineralizes tooth enamel. Plus, regular exercise boosts our immune system, making us better equipped to fight off infections, including those in the mouth that can lead to gum disease. But modern life often keeps us glued to our chairs, whether it's sitting at a desk for work or lounging on the couch in front of the TV. This sedentary lifestyle can lead to poor circulation and a weakened immune system, putting us at a higher risk for dental problems. So, let's make an effort to get moving. It doesn't have to be intense workouts at the gym every day. Simple activities like taking a brisk walk after dinner, going for a bike ride on the weekends, or doing some yoga in the morning can make a big difference. Even taking short breaks throughout the day to stand up, stretch, and walk around can help improve circulation and boost our immune function. Another important aspect of our lifestyle is stress management. Stress is a common part of modern life, but it can take a toll on our dental health. When we're stressed, we tend to clench our jaws or grind our teeth, which can lead to enamel wear and tear. We might also neglect our oral hygiene routines when we're under stress. To combat stress, we can try relaxation techniques like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or spending time in nature. These activities can help us relax and reduce stress levels, improving both our mental and physical health. We can also find healthy ways to unwind, like reading a good book, listening to music, or spending time with friends and family. By making these lifestyle changes, we can improve our overall health and protect our teeth. We'll be following in the footsteps of our ancestors, embracing an active, stress-free lifestyle that's in harmony with nature. And who knows, maybe we'll even end up with teeth as strong and healthy as those ancient cavemen. When it comes to dental health, the contrast between primitive humans and modern individuals is striking. Our ancestors, devoid of toothbrushes and sophisticated dental care, enjoyed remarkably healthier teeth, with lower rates of cavities and periodontal disease. This is largely due to their diet, which primarily consisted of meat, vegetables, fruits and nuts, rich in protein and fat, but devoid of refined carbs and sugars. This diet not only strengthened their teeth and gums, but also reduced their exposure to cavity-causing agents. Moreover, their lifestyle, characterized by constant physical activity and minimal stress, enhanced their overall health, including oral health. In comparison, modern humans, despite advanced dental care products and services, face significant dental issues. The prevalence of cavities and gum disease is alarmingly high, a consequence of our diet laden with processed foods, sugars, and refined carbs. Our sedentary lifestyle, coupled with chronic stress, further weakens our immune system, making us more susceptible to oral infections. The over-reliance on dental products and neglect of the fundamental role of diet and lifestyle in oral health exacerbates the situation. The dental health disparity between primitive humans and modern humans underscores the need to reassess our current practices. Embracing a more natural diet and active lifestyle, akin to our ancestors, could significantly improve our dental health and overall well-being, helping us break free from the dental woes that plague modern society. The insights gleaned from the dental health of our primitive ancestors offer invaluable lessons for modern living. By emulating their natural diet, rich in whole foods and devoid of processed sugars, we can strengthen our teeth from within, reducing the risk of cavities and decay. Incorporating more fresh fruits, vegetables, lean protein, and whole grains into our meals can provide the essential nutrients for healthy teeth and gums. Moreover, adopting an active lifestyle, reminiscent of our ancestors' constant movement, can boost our immune system, enhancing our body's ability to fight off oral infections. Simple activities like walking, cycling, or yoga can make a significant difference. Managing stress through relaxation techniques is also crucial, as stress not only impacts mental health, but also contributes to dental problems. By heeding these lessons, we can not only improve our dental health, but also enhance our overall quality of life. It's time to reconnect with our evolutionary roots. It's time to controlled and embrace a lifestyle that's in harmony with nature, ensuring healthier smiles for generations to come. Let's take a step back from our modern conveniences and embrace the wisdom of the past to protect our teeth and live healthier, happier lives.